Stream is commencing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I know you see the world is unending. We are so gay. Okay. Okay. I'm retarded. Okay. Let's just get way out. Guys, you know where the stream is just started. Yeah. Let me give you guys a give. Please ignore the pop-ups. Give me just. Please ignore the pop-ups. Yeah, you're the server owner, Sarah. So go ahead. Give me just. Please ignore the pop-ups. Yeah, you're the server owner, Sarah. So go ahead. Wake up. Give me just. Please ignore the pop-ups. Yeah, you're the server owner, Sarah. So go ahead. Give me just. Guys. Please ignore the pop-ups. Yeah, you're the server owner, Sarah. So go ahead. Give me just.
I'm the one that.
Guys. Please ignore the pop-ups. Yeah, you're the server owner, Sarah. So go ahead. Give me just.
I'm the one that.
Guys. Please ignore the pop-ups. Yeah, you're the server owner, Sarah. So go ahead. Give me just.
I'm the one that.
Guys. Please ignore the pop-ups. Yeah, you're the server owner, Sarah. So go ahead. Give me just.
I'm the one that.
Guys. Please ignore the pop-ups. Yeah, you're the server owner, Sarah. So go ahead. Give me just.
I'm the one that.
Guys. Huh? Oh. Is it over? It's fixed? Because I muted my mic. I muted my mic. Yeah. No, you can't talk. No, I'm saying, what do you mean I'm echoing?
When you played the stream, it was playing in the background.
Oh, so it's done now.
The pop-ups over and over and over.
Okay, so now it's done. So I just keep it on.
You have like a echoing voice because you have your Discord voices on.
So that can't be fixed though.
I don't know how you can, but it's still understandable.
It's all just. I'm sorry, I had to leave. No, there was an echo on the stream, and it ruined the shit. So yeah, we're still live. Like, this is just part of the learning process, I guess. So let's actually, yeah. Mhm. So yeah, this is just a Shui run. We're just winging it here. Let's start with some of the females, ladies first, and then we'll get into the whole Pride Month and trans rights topics. And let's first start with TBH Sacco. Could you introduce yourself, please? TBH Sacco, please introduce yourself. You're on YouTube. Say hi to YouTube. Alright, I'll introduce you. So, TBH Sacco is a Mexican POC woman. She's the owner of this podcast. She's also trans herself. She transitioned 3 years ago. And, we're just happy to have you aboard. Yeah, it's great. We have another POC woman. She's from Croatia, Miss Cope. Miss Cope, Croatians aren't white, so you're a POC, and exactly. Oh yeah, and yeah. Let's get back to the topic. What do we think of trans rights? It's a good question. I think there are people who are. Oh yeah, I'm. Hmm. Westbrit moment. Okay, I see. What's a Lucasade? That sounds communist. Okay, yeah, my name is Pistone, but you might know me by my YouTube name in the bathroom. This is going to shit because apparently the only viewer can't hear you guys. So if you just let me, yeah, something like they can't hear you. They can't hear you for some reason. All right. Yeah. Can you hear us or? So you can't hear yourself for now. Yeah. What can I do to fix this? Mm-hmm. Desktop audio on OBS. No, on OBS. Desktop. Thank you. Wait, no. Wait, no. Sorry about that. No! Only white people left now. That's it. Yeah, just give me a second, man. We might have to. So you go to. Yeah. There's a problem with the desktop audio. Yeah, it's completely off. And what do you say? After you hit desktop audio, it's off. So what do you do to fix it? No, it's not X'd out. What the hell, man? No, it's not. It's not, which is weird. Properties. Device. Oh, then do I do like speaker headphones or something? Hello, say something?
Hello.
Oh, okay. It's.
Is little Ignatz here now?
I think so. Wait, can you hear yourself now, or?
Oh yeah, I can hear myself. Very swag.
Very swag. Yeah, that's pretty swag. Nice. So, we did it. Bros, we won. The stream can.
We won!
The stream can commence and.
Fuck you, big boss! Hey, that's viewer interaction, all right. I'm giving us a nice little friendship here.
Yeah. Thanks for the $5 donation, Big Boss. It was kind of you. Um, that's like giving $5 to myself. Okay, so
Yeah.
back now that everything
Can me be
is.
heard?
Yeah, you can be heard now.
Shui. I like those three soy jacks.
Yeah, this is gonna be our
This represents the podcast very well.
So, back to the topic of trans rights. Hopefully, no more audio issues.
No more transphobe.
Yeah, that too. Cutting across and to ruin the podcast. Back onto that. Let's just get this out of the way because I don't want to stick on the topic of trans rights too much. There's a lot of other important topics we need to discuss.
There's a lot of other stuff.
But since this is going to be a family-friendly podcast, and I do encourage parents to watch this with their children, we have to discuss something like this because we're in Pride Month. It's important. Do any of you know Haifa Magic? Any of you? Do you know who that is?
No. Can you red pill me on
Haifa
that?
Magic is a Lebanese singer, and she has to be the most heckin' valid person I've ever seen in my entire life. Maybe I'll pull up a picture. Actually,
Oh my,
yeah, just,
that is rough.
yeah, it is pretty rough. I spelled magic with an EK instead of an IK, but
Wait, bogged. Actually,
yeah, she's heckin' valid. Anyways, she's starting to push for trans acceptance in the Middle East and in these more socially conservative countries. By the way, I'm just saying this to get a job on NPR. But anyways, these countries are the types to belittle and behead these types of people. So when you see these trans heroes coming out and stating to the world that they exist, what does that make you guys feel? Like it must be something, I don't want to sound cliche, but something magic.
Makes me
Yeah,
feel proud of my trans allies across the world.
Mm-hmm.
feel validated.
Yeah, validation.
Mm.
You know, do I detect a hint of transphobia off this?
No.
All right. Just had
No.
to make sure.
Yeah, but enough about trans shit. What's on the list for today? What are the topics?
Actually, yeah. We
Okay,
gotta
wait.
discuss a new meme. Actually, you go, Ignat.
Well, I was thinking. I think we all kind of admire the GMC, the Gav Mick, the Gavin
Yeah.
McInnes, and I think we all look up to him a little bit. So I think we all need a Ryan on our show, somebody to manage everything, and
Yeah.
it'd be pretty swag if we had some news stories to go through. So I think a good alternative to that would be going on to the trending of Twitter and just seeing. Oh well,
True.
Reddit is on there, so I think we may have to end the live stream now.
Watch threads.
Is Reddit actually trending?
Yeah,
Or watch threads are on int right now.
that is a soy jack moment.
All right, let's
That's
go on Twitter. and
My
see-
butt is being broken.
Your buck is
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
so that
that's
was
the
a
meme I was
pretty
gonna-
great documentary.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Ignore the pop.
I did. I watched it with Sheila yesterday and Skater Boy, and honestly, it was. I was going to invite you, but then you were having some problems. So
Yeah.
I didn't want to bother you.
Say la
Oh.
vie.
But yeah, it was pretty fun. Honestly, I don't want to expose anything, but it
Yeah, you can
talked about
spoil
it talked about them, and
it.
but it never actually acknowledged it fully, and so it
I
got
see.
blamed on the white man. So
It's a Tariq Nasheed moment.
Tariq Nasheed.
My favorite Tariq Nasheed moment was when he made that song called "Wash Your Ass," and he made a rap about how you gotta wash your ass all the time. This was before
Yeah.
he made a video about how the people who built the pyramids were all sub-Saharan Africans. Some of them might have been,
Yeah, he
but I
was
don't
talking
think
about
all of them
how
were.
the American railroad system was built by the Kangs, so
Hmm.
that was
I think a lot of
interesting.
people like to claim that,
Yeah,
but I guess I'd believe that there were definitely some
my Asian
well
bloodline,
adjusted. Mm-hmm.
my Asian
Yeah.
bloodline, being a person of color, Hungarian,
Yeah.
I was not very pleased with that part.
Mm.
Oh,
I
really?
wouldn't take that.
So Tariq Nasheed, he has this clear infatuation with asses. Obviously, wash your ass. Now this buck breaking thing. But what surprises me honestly is that he's so
Maybe it's
unaware of what he's causing. Like for example, he's lowering the image of African Americans by making these documentaries and by tweeting out all this stupid shit. But at the same time, I feel like he's trying to be a crusader for a cause that no
it's
longer
real
exists.
tinfoil hat stuff.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So it's pretty interesting. What else do we
Mm-hmm.
have? What's another topic?
Well,
Should we go on
on
Twitter?
on that,
Mm-hmm.
building off what you said there, the documentary, in the latter half of it, it started talking about rebuilding the family, which was a good point. How they don't actually want, or well, they didn't really acknowledge that it's a purposeful thing, trying to not have a functioning black family with a mother and father. But there was quite a based black woman there where she was talking about how black women can't do it on their own and they need a husband, a father, whatever,
Sure, yeah.
a
Everybody needs a
masculine lead.
family.
Honestly, it was a pretty, for as cringe as the topic of it was, it honestly was kind of based at times. And they
I
were
guess
talking about soy, estrogen in the water. I'm not even
really?
kidding.
That's
Yeah, I'm not kidding. They were
wow.
talking about how
Straight out of
black people, they
X.
were, yeah, they were kind of wee-wuzzing with trans stuff, about
Okay,
how
this is
black people
pretty
were the
big.
first trans.
Yeah.
I think,
Holy shit, that's
what was the guy's name?
that
Something
is
Money.
crazy.
The Jewish guy that was the first one to mutilate a little boy and make him a tranny. What's his name?
Yikes. Oh,
It was something Money.
was he that doctor from like
Yeah,
Of course
he was
it's
in
Money.
Burgerland, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know his name, but I know the guy you're talking about. It was something
I'll
Money.
find his
Good
name.
memory.
Yeah. Thank you. Well, it's quite a it's quite a funny name.
Mhm.
First
I
trans.
guess Tariq Nasheed speaks his mind, even if what he says isn't always like, you know, making that much sense. But
Right.
I admire him for speaking his mind.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. He's.
I think there is a hint of truth in the kernel of truth in the wee wazzery stuff. Because wasn't Beethoven's grandmother like a Moor who lived in the Netherlands? And
No, not at all. I think.
and Napoleon, he was E1 B1B or something.
Yeah.
So that would make him North African of North African descent. So
Yeah. He was
nothing's
definitely-
black and
John
white.
Money.
You know, at the end
Dr.
of the
John
day.
Money.
Money, and he's Jewish.
Yeah. And I believe he coined the term gender,
Of course.
which is kind of interesting.
A pioneer.
Yeah. We need guys.
Noble.
Just a quick little heads up. We need to be very careful because this is going on YouTube, and the owner of YouTube is Jewish. So, yeah.
I condemn anti-Semitism.
Yeah, I do
always
too.
have
Me too.
and always will.
Yeah.
I have not said anything anti-Semitic. I'm simply
Yeah.
stating the fact. I love Jewish people.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm
Jewish people-
basically.
they're great. I wish I was Jewish.
Yeah.
I'm not Jewish enough, you know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The Irish people have such a rich and long history with Jews.
Yeah, we're their greatest ally.
I'm
We,
Jewish.
Yeah. So
You're lucky. You're a lucky man.
very lucky.
The Jewish people, they're really tough. They're good at surviving in
Times of distress.
Yeah.
yeah, in all that Europe stuff. I like that
so-
meme.
Thank you.
We do love our Jews.
Fireworks in honor.
So we we have a Greek man here, so I'm curious about what your thoughts are on the fall of the Greek economy and the likelihood of the destruction of the family that will come within the next 20 years as a result of this. And I really just want to hear your words, Monkey Man. So, all right, good talk. So Glowy,
Anton, unmute. I know you're there.
and just like
Ran with
that.
his tail between his legs, and he heard us too. It's over for him.
This man do.
Oh, he's back.
Though.
Hello again. You don't have to talk if you don't want to.
Yeah. It's okay if he's shy. It's he's not usually like this. He's
You know what would be great?
What?
If we got Haru in here.
That would be very
Now
great.
that
But we
would
get
be
cancelled.
quite an entrance.
It would be quite an entrance.
Monkey Man, what's the relationship between Greece and Turkey like? Are they friends or what?
You know, if his voice is on YouTube, the Greek authorities will come and arrest him because they have voice identifying technology. It's quite red pilling. Actually,
Those Greeks are so advanced.
Yeah, they invented democracy. I mean, they did do that. So did you hear the whole Burger King thing? It's trending on Twitter, guys, so it must be important. Burger King is trying to get a leg up in the chicken sandwich wars by taking a not-so-subtle dig at rival Chick-fil-A's fraught history with the LGBTQ plus community.
You read it like the Burger King footlet.
Number 15.
Hey everybody, we got chills on the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
So what did the Chick-fil-A, I mean, what did Burger King do? So
yeah, it's looking a bit rough for Burger King right now. You know, they're trying to get a little nudge in at the allied Chick-fil-A, so I really don't know what their game plan is here. They have the for some reason only Burger King Brazil has the pride flag in their profile picture, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on here with the official Burger King. They're looking a bit I don't know. I don't like the way this is looking.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, like, you remember the whole Bethesda thing where they changed their icons to the pride shit, and the only ones without it were like the Middle Eastern ones, kind of, and like Russia, I think, was kind of based. But,
yeah, true.
Yeah.
It is kind of what do you call it? Marketing thing.
Do you only eat at Chick-fil-A, by the way, Ignatz? Like, do you make
Naturally.
Naturally, yeah.
100%.
I'm actually eating Chick-fil-A right now.
Is it good?
That's not true.
Are you shilling for
I'm
them?
eating an egg.
Based and egg filled. I had eggs last night because it was the only thing that I could eat.
They're very good for you if you buy ones that aren't
Why didn't you just
complete GMO shit. Yeah.
Free range is nice.
Yeah.
Hello, Voldemort. Just a reminder, Voldemort, we're doing the podcast right now.
Yeah, we're currently live streaming. So... Wait, what did you just say?
That's nice.
That's not very nice, honestly. You're gonna need to.
That's not very nice.
You're gonna need to apologize to the YouTube community, please.
Yeah.
There's only one watcher. There's more people in there than on YouTube.
That one watching could be trans, you know?
Yeah, you never
You
know.
gotta...
Why?
Big Boss, are you trans?
Do you know Big Boss, or is it really like
Yeah,
one lucky guy?
it's sort of strange to me how we were talking about Metal Gear the other day. And here we have the man himself, Big Boss.
Who's Big Boss? In the channel. Where?
He's
You guys want to post this on this live stream? It's pretty international.
I mean, I would post this on it, but like you already know, it'll be rated. I'll be doxxed, killed, maimed.
Yeah, that's pretty true. That is true.
The fucking CIA.
No, let's not do that. Nobody here posted on it. Do you hear me? Nobody posted on it.
Int? What's that?
Yeah. What is that?
Oh, also for the YouTube community, I support Black Lives Matter. It's a great cause. I'm 100% in favor of it.
Mm.
Do you?
So what's going on with you know that minion guy? He used to live stream and post it on it. I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he was charismatic.
He had a following and stuff,
He's a filer.
but he's a deviant.
Yeah, and that's about all we'll say about him.
Yeah, I don't know if I
Because
can trust him or not.
We don't want to dox this pedo who has a ton of CP on his computer. We don't want to dox him, so we won't say anything else
For sure.
about minions.
okay.
Percent
At the
kind of
pizzeria,
quiet.
Pistone, and it's so hot.
Are you currently in a pizzeria?
What you say?
Are you currently in a pizzeria? Like really?
That's
Dude,
not
you're
very
so
Aryan
low,
of
what the
you,
fuck?
retard. That's
Yeah,
Italian.
true.
No.
No, no, it's Arab. Arabs make the pizzas. It's so good.
Tell the Arab who's making the pizza right now to put a little bit of falafel on it.
Hang on, I can't hear you, Shad. I'm.
Oh,
Mm.
it's over for pizza sounds. I feel like Nightsmith.
Oh, that's with watching a movie.
What is anyone else experiencing that Pistona's really low volume?
Yeah, I get that
And
as
he's
well.
sitting on his mic.
Wait, how can you guys hear me or not?
Just
Guys,
I can hear you, but it's turned down.
Yes.
stand up.
I am standing up.
I can't hear you, Pistona. It's so low. It's like a mouse.
Is it really that low?
It's actually quite low. Just turn it
Just a
up.
question. Why
I
is
can
this
hear
being
you.
streamed onto YouTube?
Because
Did you Spotify or something?
Yeah, what was good?
No. You know there's that if you really want a nice Zoomer following, you know where you have to stream.
Twitch, right?
Yeah, of course.
I guess we can do that when we actually get our shit together.
That's
This
true.
is kind of a demo.
Good idea.
I'll stream it on
Mhm.
Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah, we can switch to Twitch.
But YouTube is a good place. Right now we're just chilling out, having a good time.
Yeah, this is a proto demo.
Wait, can you guys hear me?
That's
now?
right. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
We've been able to hear you.
That's good, but there's an issue with the stream itself. Apparently, Big Boss can't hear us.
I'm gonna ask Garfield if he wants to join
Oh,
because
dude.
I really
Yeah,
want
I
him
would
to get
like
back
that.
into this server.
He would honestly be a great
He'd
guest,
be
or not a
such
guest.
lovely guest.
You know what I mean.
Yeah,
I did not mean to
Addition.
belittle his role.
The quality of this stream would have increased.
Check out this thread.
I'd love a podcast of just him and Haru arguing with each other for
That would be great, making fun of their
Half an hour.
accents. It happens pretty often, dude.
Mhm.
Oh my god. This buck breaking shit is gonna be the end of me. Dude, I can't take it anymore. Yeah, I don't support any of this, by the way. In case.
So, what is more Reddit, coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Definitely coffee.
Coffee. Because think about it, coffee is
Facebook mom's all like, yeah,
There's no tea equivalent to like Starbucks except for maybe like boba or whatever those like Koreans are making nowadays. But yeah, Starbucks is
Like,
super-
Discord users.
tea is a superior
better.
drink.
Discord users are better than 4chaners and Redditors.
You think so? Maybe.
Yeah.
I think they're equally as deviant, but maybe a bit more sociable.
They can be toxic, but I guess Reddish is more smug than 4chan is. But both can be quite smuggish different times.
Mm-hmm. I see.
It's my take. It's an interesting thread.
Buckhor. I mean, you gotta feel for the AA community, especially someone like me who studied the AAVE dialect quite extensively, and someone who acts like a wigger outside of I said Wigger, by the way, with a W, not just in case the audio
First-
cuts and you just heard Igor. Yeah, I'm not a racist. I have black friends. by
Me,
the way.
yeah. So true. Me too.
And Asian
I
friends.
condemn racism. Mm-hmm.
Tell me about the Asians in California, bro. This is something I'm really interested in talking
Well-
about. I feel like they could be an interesting subtopic.
Well, you know, is that a dox if I say where I grew up?
I guess kind of. You don't have to say where you grew up. You can just say the Chinks or
Okay, well, yeah. There was a lot of Asians. I grew up around a lot of Asian people, being a Californian, and they're honestly pretty pleasant people. I don't really have any complaints. I like going to what is it, Chinatown during Chinese New Year, being the little white boy going around saying what is it, Gongye. Whatever, I forgot. It's been like 12 years, bro. Yeah, and then you'd get the little money in the red package, the red envelope. So it's pretty fun. Cultural appropriation. Yeah.
Did they give you like yuan, or did they give you actual dollar bills?
No, they'd give you U.S. dollars.
Okay. Like, kind of weird if they just handed you a red little envelope saying, "You take these, you win," or something like that.
That would happen occasionally,
Well,
but
I bought this fucking pizza, right? And it tastes so burnt.
Did you ask him? You should
That's
go
crazy.
and confront the Arab who
It
made
tastes
it.
like shit.
Wait, you're
We gotta stay on topic though.
The Arabs
Volume.
ruined my pizza.
the Sigma male is sitting there in the restaurant with his legs up on the table, crossed, reclined on his chair, eating that fucking burnt piece of shit garbage pizza, looking them straight in the
Yelling
eyes,
into
dude.
his phone.
He is holding eye contact, bro.
I might, if you guys are, I don't know, but if you guys all go to sleep tonight, I might just do another podcast with Aspen if he comes on later. Just
Sure.
Okay, cool.
a more serious podcast, one about like history and you know.
What do you think of
We can talk
China.
about like Aryan history, about how the Swedes conquered China and Mongolia.
Red Pill Me on Dash? Was it the Vikings or something?
Well, it's very complicated. I'll tell you later.
Okay. It's pretty based. But I think, I guess I like China, but I'd prefer if they treated their people more humanely in the country. But I like their culture and their, like, traditional stuff. It's very comfy.
Don't fucking hear you. Speak louder.
I'm glad this Sigma male can actually say it how it is. Because,
Yeah.
it was normal a second ago, but then it just became quiet again.
Hello?
Sarah,
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah?
are you Sunni or Shia?
Will Shia Islam win in Sweden?
I think it already has.
Yeah.
What's the soy one? Is it Sunni? I can't remember. The one that people don't like?
I think it's.
Uh,
Yeah. It's
Is it Shia or Sunni?
yeah, it's Shia.
No,
So-
all Muslims are
Okay,
like
I'm
terroristic.
I'm getting
Fanatics.
hey, this is
Monkey Man love.
a PC live stream.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get demonetized, guys. Oh, dude, someone just gave me a $2 donation. Holy shit.
Seriously?
No, I just said that's a live enough.
What?
Dude,
Oh, Big Boss asked a question.
what is
Any BIPOCs? I'm chat.
Yeah, what is that?
BIPOC? I think it means bisexual people of color. I could be wrong though.
Be a person of color. I think we're all people of color here.
Mhm.
Any
Yeah,
people?
Irish people aren't white, so we're all brown.
We're Malaysians. We're not white. We're a separate race that's different from all the other ones.
Could you tell our viewers what a Milesian is, just in case they don't know?
Yeah. So basically, Ireland was ruled by 3 gods, and the descendants of one of the gods was sent to the Levant and Greece, away in the East Mediterranean. And one day they came back to reclaim their land, and they had a big war, and they did really good in the war, but they eventually agreed for a settlement for half the island, and the people who were there already, they either went away or they stayed in the north side of the island. And then that's who the Milesians got, the south of the island, and we've been here ever since, and I think all of Ireland is Milesians now,
And this is
and that's where we come from. It's really a state of mind as well, so anyone can be a Milesian if you want. There's an acronym for it. I'll check the history. Yeah, I think being Milesian it's a real privilege. So if you do become one, don't abuse your power. Yeah, it's a mentality. Milesian stands for mixed race, inbred, loving, ecclesiastical, sexy, intercontinental, autistic, N-word. That's Milesian for you.
N-word standing for ninja, by the way.
Yeah, that's... what else could it stand for?
Mm-hmm.
It's too complicated for my tongue to say that word.
Mm-hmm.
Being a Milesian and all.
But that's super interesting how they just divided the island, like...
Yeah, our mythology is really based.
Mm-hmm.
I wish more people knew about it. It's Napoleon.
So we're the
We-
gingers, the
Let me
natives.
finish. We have a guy called Cuchulainn, and Napoleon knew about this guy, and he said he preferred Cuchulainn to Achilles, or like Hercules in Roman mythology. So that's quite an honor that this guy who conquered Europe liked us so much.
Dude, I'm sure Napoleon LARPed as Irish in his spare time. He probably river danced.
Yeah, he was probably a Milesian,
Yeah.
being a Mediterranean Chad and everything.
Mm-hmm. You've said multiple times you would switch places with Cyprus.
Yeah, Ireland and Cyprus should switch places. Think about it.
Yeah.
It would Ireland would get sunny weather. Cyprus would finally get some stability and to be away from Turkey. Ireland could be next to their Milesian brothers in the East Mediterranean, like Lebanon, Syria, Greece.
Syria's white, by the way.
Yeah, it is for real. Lebanon can be as well, but only if it wants. And everyone would be happy, even for a week. I'd settle for a week, but it would be better if it was forever, because the Irish Milesians, we come from the Middle East and North Africa. And that's where we belong.
Right.
And Cyprus, I think they'd like a change of weather as well. I think they could eventually get used to it as well. And I think they'd be happier with more friendly neighbors.
Right,
So
it
they
being
should
too
switch
sunny is
places.
bad, right? It being too sunny all
Yeah.
the time, it's
For sure. There's
it's-
nothing wrong with changing a little bit.
Yeah. So, that's super
It'd be
interesting.
an all-around good idea. And it would speed up the Islamification of Europe, which
Yeah.
would be a good thing.
That's good.
That'd be pretty shui. Like, I think Europe could have become Islamic if the Muslims had won at the Battle of Tours in France in Charlemagne's time, or at the Battle of Vienna in the
Well,
Ottomans'
too
time.
bad Nordic Aryan Shads of Denmark stopped them. The Franks.
Well, let me finish. Like, imagine if Islam had won and they just took over like an octopus reaching to all corners of the Europe. Like, the whole world would be Islamic by now, because they would have colonized the New World with Islam, and they would have gotten like Norway and Russia and stuff, like Central Asia, parts of Eastern Asia maybe. Like, maybe China wouldn't be Islamic, but I do think there would be more Islamic influence there. So it's a real coincidence that Islam got their way was barred by losing those key battles.
Imagine Puerto Rican Muslims. Ignatz, would you do the honors?
we're living in the worst timeline. We should have had those.
Puerto Rican Muslims?
Yeah.
Will Puerto Rico become a state?
I think I like our alternative version of it, but
Hey
I'm not-
man, hey hermano, man. I gotta ask you a question, man. You heard of Allah before, man? Hey man, this conversion shit goes super hard, is it?
Yo, this got pork in it, Holmes? Yeah, no,
How come Mexicans are so charismatic, yet our minorities are not?
Because it's like kind of like
different.
different ways of
Really a
life.
cultural thing.
Yeah.
Mexico's right next to the States.
Maybe the person that wrote, All of Destiny, decided he liked the New World a bit better, so we put in these cool people called Mexicans.
Weren't Mexicans
Yeah.
created rather than like spawned? They were created by Iberians and Latin Americans getting it on, so they
They
weren't.
just spawned out of the ground.
I like that theory. I think all humans came from the ground. Do you guys know about panspermia? Like, it's a theory that the origins of life, like all biological life, came from out of outer space, like on a meteorite. So in a sense, we are extraterrestrials.
Yeah, I feel my extra testicle every now and then.
You might want to get that checked
Yeah.
out, Voldemort.
We're extraterrestrial. Hyperborean.
Yeah, the women love it. The women love it.
Is it like is that where the
Ladies, man.
isn't that where the Kundalini is like located? By the way, it's like that region.
It's it's like 1 inch above the anus.
How do you get it
I see.
activated then?
Red pill me
What?
on Kundalini stuff, please.
What did you say, Piston?
First of all, could you tell us a little bit about Kundalini? And
Okay, so basically, you have like a light body, okay? And this, my light body has been outside of my body once or twice or 3 times, I don't know. And the light body is like, it's kind of like your higher self. And it carries all the emotional burdens of you. So basically, you gotta get rid of all your emotional trauma, all your fears, all your rejections. And when you do that, you'll become really high frequency. And like, you know how like people that are low frequency have a tight ass. You say they have a stick up their ass.
mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
basically, their anus is really tight. And you see, when you're really high frequency, the anus starts relaxing and you become a calmer person. And eventually, when it completely relaxes, like not the entire anus, just like there's like the inner muscle. Like there's like 2 sides to the anus. It's the outer side and the inner side. When the inner side's muscle starts relaxing, you can't see this with your eye, right? You can only feel it. When that muscle starts relaxing, the Kundalini that's in your root chakra, that's a bit like next to it, connects to it, and it's like a snake that awakens and it goes up to your like a DNA spiral. It goes up through your chakras to your brain, and then reaches your brain. And what it does then is that it opens up your. You think with 2 brain halves. When I had my Kundalini ascension, I had plenty of Kundalini ascensions. I could literally feel my left side of my brain was opening. And you become a smarter person. So when this happens, the light body it becomes activated. The light body. And your brain becomes activated, and your light body becomes activated. Plus, you're really relaxed. So you become like a real alpha shad.
Like to try that. Sounds like ballsack cologne.
So you were telling me you have to put like a nail up your ass with a jackhammer, and that'll activate your Kundalini.
I was talking to this god, right? He was called Mysterion God, and I told him, "Why don't you fix my Kundalini or something?" And he tried to. So he was like, he was like touching my prostate, which was pretty weird. He didn't do it
Yeah,
successfully though.
Did this god wear like a white lab coat, or did he have like gloves on? Was he?
Is this god in like a dark alleyway by any chance?
No, you can't see him. He's in outer space somewhere.
Okay.
Just kidding. That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. That does-
Kundalini. I've heard of it before, but I never knew about it on that deep of a level. So that's cool to hear about.
That is pretty sweet, man. But how did we get there? First.
Yeah, the thing is, I had a lot of Kundalini ascensions. And, you know, when I had my Kundalini ascended in 2018, 2019, I felt fucking great. I was a king.
Is it still like that now, or did it like go down?
No, I got spooked so bad by a video game, my anus tightened up. And it ruined it.
Wow.
Are these vitamin D pills gonna give me gyno?
Nah.
This is your brain on fit.
No, I don't think vitamin D gives you gyno. I highly doubt that.
It's because it's in a soy lecithin or lecithin. I can't read it from here.
You know, this might
capsule.
be why anal sex is a sin, partly. No, there's like another reason too, but partly because it ruins your root chakra and it ruins the Kundalini.
Yeah, makes sense because.
Oh,
I think you may be right.
Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, I've never that makes sense. So yeah, first of all, I just want to get this out of the way. This guy in VC chat, his mic is muted. His name is Gob, aka G, semicolon wink colon B Turkish noble. He's a Turk who lives in Germany. And he was responding to something I said about panspermia, which is a theory that we originate out of space. All life originates out of space. And he wrote, I've seen some guys experiment by shooting a metal ball into a pile of sand to simulate an asteroid hitting the Earth. Apparently that stuff heats up too much, and at impact explodes so that nothing on it could possibly survive, making it impossible for anyone...
Dude, you're lagging so bad we can't hear you.
yes.
Why is it...
Yeah, I guess I'll read it.
Is it just me, or...
I've seen some guys experiment by shooting a metal ball.
Hello?
Am I lagging?
What the heck is an outbound
you're not
packet
lagging.
loss rate?
Fix your internet, Piston. What the fuck?
This is the most stereotypical demo.
You're lagging.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Yeah. Laggy chud.
Yeah,
Well-
I think you're good now.
No, I'm not. I don't think so.
Shooting a metal ball into a pile of sand.
Who is this that messaged me on Steam yesterday? Is this one of you guys, or is this Sheila?
Who?
Yeah, it would
Oh,
make sense that like
that's-
the asteroid
not
would
a
be
big
too
ship.
hot to actually bring anything on.
Well-
It must have been a pretty big asteroid.
Well-
If so, there's a lot of factors, you know. What's it called? You can sue me for saying this, but it's called like the Fermi paradox. Like
I think that's
there are too
Garfield.
many things.
Oh,
Oh, is that on Steam or something?
it is.
That's definitely Garfield.
Toyota!
If you'd like, I could give you some background
Go on.
gameplay.
Yeah, that'd be
What's up?
kind of nice, actually. That would be kind of
What?
keyno.
Okay, very cool. So we have a couple games here. We have Dead by Daylight, we have Counter-Strike, we have Omori, we have Overwatch.
Play Omori.
What else?
Counter-Strike is a cool name.
It is.
It is.
But he plays Jews, so I don't like it.
Or I could play. Oh no, wait. Actually, that game is kind of stupid. I'm just
Everybody,
gonna
check
play-
out my video on
I was
Counter-Strike,
going
by
to
the way.
play the forest. Huh?
I said I just
I
wanted
should.
to link one of my videos. I made a video on Counter-Strike. It's in my channel. But,
Wait,
Yeah.
you
Really?
guys, I need to go for 1 minute. I think I'm being called. Discuss the Warsaw Pact while I'm gone. I'll be less
Okay.
than 2 minutes.
Very cool.
I don't even know what the Warsaw Pact is, Nick.
Yeah, I'm not sure I know either.
That's some high IQ shit. You know, I hate how he just drops high IQ shit on us, like, oh, discuss Hegel's last theorem or some shit like that. It makes me feel invalid.
Hegel was kind of based.
Yeah, I know, but like he just drops this shit on me. Like, how am I supposed to know what the heck a Hegel is? Or
We're like all these fucking German philosophers, a bunch of degenerate heathens.
I mean, they did lead to the Enlightenment, though.
You need to brush your teeth after having coffee. I've already brushed my teeth.
I think
No, it's a global homo conspiracy to brush your teeth. Like, I haven't brushed my teeth in so long, and my teeth are fine. You know, I didn't brush my teeth when I was young. Everyone else had cavities. I didn't have any cavities. Because the toothpaste, it gives you cavities.
Wait. Did you grow up drinking a lot of milk?
No.
No? Okay, I would have believed
not
you
when
if
I
you had
was
said.
1 to 8. I started drinking milk in my teenage years.
Okay, and then your teeth got really healthy?
Well, they're always healthy.
Okay. Well, I know that if you... Okay, this sounds kind of soy, or this sounds like reverse soy, so it still ends up kind of being soy. But if you have a very, how would I put it, carnivore-like diet, it improves the health of your jaw and teeth. This is why the Mongolians were pretty strong. Or it's one of the reasons, compared to their wheat and rice-eating neighbors.
the Soybees.
Who had a lot of cavities. Yeah, but the who did I say? Mongolians?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they drank a lot of milk and ate a lot of meat. So, you know that one image, the cherry-picked one of the Mongolian guy flexing his bicep with 2 women around him? It's sort of like that, except not some roided-out retard.
I don't know if he's roided out, man. Mongolians
Yeah.
are like on a different level.
No, he's probably not roided. Maybe he was just a pretty good lifter.
Yeah, for sure. Like Mongolia it still retains a lot of its nomadic traditions. Just look at search up Mongolia. Sure, there's a city, but at the same time, a lot of it's just pasture lands. You know.
I need to tape my headphones. Yeah.
Oh,
My headphones are broken, man.
Shit. Have you ever had an experience with like a spirit before? Hello?
Say again?
Have you ever had an experience with a spirit?
When I was 15, kind of felt the Holy Spirit, but that's it.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's it.
I watch these BuzzFeed guys who go to these haunted places, and it's amazing. Like there actually is something there. Like they tell. Huh?
Well,
like they say, can you turn off the flashlight, and then the flashlight turns off. Just like that.
I know that one. That was a pretty good episode.
Dude,
even though it's BuzzFeed, you know. But...
How like that proves it, man. That just proves it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know how you refute that, you know?
Yeah, like no, and that one guy, even though it's BuzzFeed, so he's like, if you wish to do me harm, turn off that one flashlight and turn the other one on, and that happens, and then he's like, nah, it's and he's still like, nah, it's probably nothing. I'm like, bruh.
Yeah, the guy's a retard, dude. That's your brain on soil and r/atheism and working at BuzzFeed.
Yeah.
Hello.
I know you're not meant to leave
about,
during a podcast, so that's the only time we'll ever do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
Alright. Where'd Voldemort go?
I think he left. Unfortunately.
So where does he get the reincarnation of Saint Paul thing from? I want to know the story of that, because what relation does he have to Saint Paul? What likeness do they share to make him the reincarnation?
Dude, I don't know. I have no clue, actually. But
I don't remember Saint Paul being so heckin' racist, you know? Hold on, 1 second.
He was They're both
I'm going
Jewish.
to put my coffee away.
Oh yeah, take your time.
They,
I think our viewers are tired of hearing men voice. So if a woman could please just say something, please, for the love of God, just say something.
see, Sarah's like the CEO, and
Mm-hmm.
Pistone is like the secretary, and then because like it's the CEO who doesn't do a lot of the work, but they have the burden of being the way they're meant to do it, which in a way is a very complex task by itself. So that's why Sarah isn't saying anything. She's conserving her energy.
Sarah, please say something. You're on
Right,
YouTube.
Sarah?
Sarah, please. Oh my God! Is that all you have to say?
She
What?
said something.
Whispers.
We won.
Yeah.
Hello again, Bob.
Internet is like shite.
My internet?
Mm-hmm. It's pure shite.
Did you just say shite?
Breaking buck.
Baltimore is back.
Have you ever seen a show?
The show what?
Ruined it.
You know, St. Paul ate whatever he was given with gratitude, and it was also by Arabs, I imagine. I think you should be grateful.
Well, you know, I am St. Paul, so I have the authority on that.
Could you red pill me on St. Paul? Was again, I'm not. He was one of the disciples, right?
Yes, he wrote
No,
the
he wasn't a
no,
disciple.
he
He was.
wrote a lot of the letters that were in the
that's
Acts of the
St. Paul.
Apostles. I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty cool, honestly.
Yeah,
I like him a
I
lot.
know. He was crucified upside down, right?
No, that's
No,
Saint
that
Peter.
was Peter.
Oh my bad.
Yeah,
It's over.
they're both very based, but
Mhm.
Paul is a little bit more based because he was well, he's based in a different way from Peter, because Peter denied Jesus, but then became a pretty great leader in the church. But with Paul, he was sort of like a Giga Chad. He would just kill all the non-believers at the time, which he deemed were the Christians, and so he would persecute them. And then he had an experience with the risen Christ in his mind, asking why he was persecuting him. And then Paul asked who was speaking to him, and it said, Christ replied, "It is me, the one that you are persecuting." And then he became a Christian. From that point, he became St. Paul instead of Saul the... What was his name? Saul the something.
The lawyer.
Yeah.
Saul,
Just.
Saul the
Yeah.
persecutor.
Saul the persecutor.
I got that reference, Piston.
So he was Turkish. He was from Tarsus.
Well, he was Jewish.
Actually,
What's he?
were the Turks even in Asia Minor at the point?
No. He was some Greek guy, but his name was Saul of Tarsus. That was his.
He was not Greek. He was Jewish.
Saul? Paul? Wait, he was Jewish?
Yes.
Didn't
Paul.
come as a surprise. I mean, wasn't Jesus technically Jewish?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
at least half.
Mm-hmm. The thing you and I discussed this actually the other day, Ignatz. Like, I'm curious about Jesus was clearly this galaxy brain who knew a lot about stuff, and we know kind of what he was doing from the ages between when he was born up until when he was 12, but we don't know what he was doing from when he was after 12 to when he started preaching at around the age of 29 in his in Israel, basically. So
Yeah. I'm also curious about that part. I was talking to my mom about it.
no one really knows, like, but maybe, like, and I was thinking just when you mentioned Paul about how he made a load of letters, there were also other gospels and stuff, and other interpretations of Jesus' life that didn't make it, or they got lost. Like, wasn't there like one made by Thomas that was it was in Egypt, but it got a lot of it got destroyed, but they have evidence of it because they found a page of it a couple years ago.
Oh yeah, the lost gospels, I believe.
Yeah,
Lost
and
writings.
like
I think that's a
it
part
could-
of Gnosticism.
it could just be a reddish moment, but I think there was even like a Judas one as well. Like,
yeah, I heard about that. That's what I'm
Mhm.
referring to when I say the Gnosticism thing.
Yeah, like it's a real mystery. Like I wonder if he went to there are loads of places he could have went to in that time. He could have even gone to all of them, but I don't think he could have done that on like a carpenter's budget.
Yeah.
He could have gone to like Rome, Greece, Egypt. I think he easily could have gone to India to study the Hindu people stuff and the Buddhism stuff, because like Buddhism would have been 500 years old at that point, I think. He could have gone to a lot of places, but no one really knows. Which is
What are you
weird.
talking about? Jesus?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
actually,
talking about-
you're the reincarnation of Saint Paul, so maybe you know. Where did Jesus go between the ages of 12 and 29? What did he do before he started preaching?
I
What's
like
his
to
life
imagine
story?
I like to imagine he wage slaved for a while as a carpenter because it helps me feel better about my current situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever thought
That's
about doing
actually pretty good.
a trade like carpentry, like fixing shit and all that, or no? Big nuts.
Something like that.
Is my mic really
Um,
that bad? Can you guys hear me?
I
No,
can hear you.
I know.
Oh, okay. What is this?
I also have some gameplay for you if you'd for your live stream, but I recommend muting the volume on it or having it very low because it does play looping music.
I think you're the one who has to
Wait.
mute the thingamajig.
No, you're able to. It's at the bottom right if you join my stream.
Okay. What is this? What is
It's
this?
very
game?
swag. This is Neko Yume, which
As I
means
guess,
cat dream.
A lot of places wanted to claim Jesus as a place where he traveled to. Like in Japan, some people say,
Yeah,
some
he died
Japanese
there.
facts say he went there. Yeah. Buddhists also like to claim him sometimes. They even say he went to Wales or something in Britain, where he like studied the Druids.
That's Gigasoy. Oh,
Yeah,
Yes.
a little bit.
That do be Gigasoy though.
Like, I
Would
did
like
read
to
an
know how he
article
got
one
there.
time about how he might have went to the east, to like the land of the Buddhists, and he picked up some stuff there. So it could be possible that he went there, but like I don't know. He would need. Yeah, the Chinese had a civil war about it, like the Boxer Rebellion or something. I think if he did go somewhere, he might have gone to the east.
the East.
And then they cope by saying like Christianity is really half Buddhism, half Judaism.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, but it's amazing to me why a lot of these, why a lot of the apostles went to India. Like, did they? How did they
Yeah.
hear about it? I mean, I'm sure they heard about it, but
Saint. Mm-hmm.
but why were they so interested?
Saint Thomas. Saint Thomas went to South India, I believe, and they were still practicing his special form of it right up until the colonial people came over.
Yeah, it never really took root in India until like maybe the Portuguese, like in Goa, in the southern part.
Didn't that happen when they were going to Japan as well?
Yeah.
I think it was around the same time frame there.
Yeah.
Here's a fact that is true, but sounds like I guess it shouldn't. 30% of the people in South Korea are Christians of some
Yeah,
form.
that's always weird to me, since you
Mhm.
really see no resemblance of that on the outside. If you really
Yeah,
examine,
it's
or
like
if you're just
just
looking
consumers.
from, if you're just looking from the outside, even in Europe, which I guess is pretty secular now, I guess, you can still see a resemblance of Christianity, especially in their architecture. But
Yeah.
you can't really see that at all in Korea or in South
Mhm.
Korea.
No, of course, yeah, they're like
Maybe in North Korea.
dude.
Will South and North Korea unite within our lifetimes?
Probably not.
I can't
maybe.
say.
Nah.
Yeah,
It'd be at the very end, I imagine. But
Wait, maybe,
I want
maybe.
to take the maybe pill because they'd be super powerful if they were able to do it.
Wait, I think this is my my theory. So you know how South Korea has like the lowest birth rates in the world or something like that? Like they have the lowest birth rates in the world. Either them or like they're second. I think, and North Korea is quite high still, so I think possibly in order to balance it out they could unite or do some sort of, I don't know, deal where it's like maybe North Koreans could come into South Korea, which could jeopardize national security, but at the same time, if it allows them to settle, they could. I mean, it's either that or accepting immigrants from like.
Does
Yeah.
does that Kim Jong Un fella want to unite with South Korea, or is he like
I don't think so.
they're a super secretive country, so no one can really say what he wants, except to try and trigger America as much as he can.
South Korea is zogged, bro.
Hmm.
No, like they really
Yeah,
are.
they're
Like,
pretty different from each other.
dude, South Korea is like the most capitalist country in the world.
Actually, did you see that pasta about how South Korea is run by this secret group of female billionaires?
No, I didn't actually. Could you retcon me on that?
Basically true, because the prime minister spoke out against them one time, and he was either fired or he got humiliated and had to apologize for saying something like that.
Wait. This is
which seems sketchy. So
wait. Let me get this straight. So, female Korean billionaires or just female billionaires in general?
they're real billionaires who are female women biologically.
No. I
And they're all in
understand
like
that.
this mafia or something.
No, I get that, but I'm saying, are they Koreans billionaires or are they
Yeah,
just
they're Korean,
what the heck?
and yeah, I saw some guy coping about it in a thread one time. It's let's look it up.
That would be quite funny
So
though.
right now.
I'm probably gonna have to end the live stream in 10 minutes. So
That's fair.
yeah,
How long is
That's
it gone
trash.
for?
it was like it's gone for like 2 hours, I think.
That long?
Yeah, doesn't seem like that long, but
Yeah.
we did get a lot of juicy content. I might clip some of the best moments. I might go back. I probably won't, but
Yeah.
yeah, we have 9 minutes left. Does anyone want to say something that they normally wouldn't be able to say? Go ahead and just say it.
Well,
Here I sit, broken-hearted, came to shit but only farted.
I think most of this live stream,
Was a disaster.
especially, no. It was a fun time, but I think most of what we said should be lost to time. Even though there was some good content, but you know, some of it
Yeah.
could be, you know, soyed out and then getting
Yeah,
a bit
this
of
is only
trouble.
like a proto-demo version of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anyone know who Big Boss actually is? Is he like... And who's Swiggy Mahi? Who are all these people?
Are people actually
Check
joining?
the live stream chat. Yeah.
That's kind of funny. You guys are too late.
Can you actually hear? He said, "Yo, we're about to finish.
Yeah,
but,
we're about to finish.
I hope you enjoyed our treasured fans."
We have 8 minutes, so like
Arenas.
we can just say whatever. Let's get something from Gob. Gob, is there anything you want to say? Gob, just type it. You don't have to, or you could just voice reveal for the first time. You could just say something.
Would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be nice. Like Gob ends it. He says, "Yeah, guys. So like I have this interesting theory." That would be.
I'd
Kinda,
like that.
That'd be, yeah.
Gob, he's a Turkish noble. I know that about him.
Yeah, he's from
That's true.
Turkey, by the way. He's not German. He's a Turk in Germany. Maybe they're Turks in Germany.
I may or may not be a very
Apparently, the Bar
Against
Kokhba
the
revolt
Romans?
against the Romans led to the
Was
Jews
that-
becoming a minority in Judea.
What year was that? 73 AD? I mean, CE?
Now it's called AC, after Christ, not fucking global homo after.
Anno Domini.
Anno Domini.
The Chad AD versus the Virgin CE.
Yeah.
No, AC, not AD. What can fucking hell?
People
After
say
Christ.
AD.
Niggas do be saying AD, though.
Referring to the after the death of Christ. It's still an
AD?
acknowledgement of Christ. No. AD. It's still an acknowledgement of Christ.
BCE doesn't mean before Common Era. It means before Christ existed. And CE means Christian era. See?
I do see.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4chan
Was
is in
the
this.
Bar Kokhba revolt like was that the siege of Jerusalem? Actually, I'll look it up. Thanks for saying that.
The Bar Kokhba.
Because that was when no, that was something else.
Mm.
It came after. But yeah, the siege of Jerusalem was a thing as well. But yeah, I guess that's why the Jewish people had to leave Palestine, and they traveled around Roman Empire, and eventually went to other trading centers of Europe, and that's how their diaspora traveled across Europe for so long. And they mixed a little bit, but they still kept that very strong identity,
Mm-hmm.
and they eventually lobbied some people to get a state in the Middle East for themselves. And the rest is history.
And the stream is going to be taken down
Certified.
by Susan Woj.
Jewish woman.
Pistol.
Yes?
I got something to show you, Pistol.
Please.
There is one
please.
Israeli
Look
Prime
at-
Minister story I
Look
like.
in DMs. Is this is this bitch haunted? Is that
We're
a
still
face?
streaming.
Ew!
That's a face, Pistol.
What? What happened?
Nothing.
Inside the circle.
I'm happy nobody saw that, actually. Yeah.
I want to see it. What?
Show, Voldemort, show it to them.
This bitch is haunted.
That bitch haunted, bro.
She's haunted, bro. What the fuck?
Alright, guys, we have 3 minutes. We have to wrap this up. It was really fun. I'm probably if
It
Knights,
was a vibe.
if Aspen comes on later, I might do another live stream, just me and him. But it's gonna be more serious. If you guys want to come on there, I don't know what time. Probably around night. I don't know. Maybe you're like 6 o'clock. If you guys are still on, you want to join a more intellectualized
Way.
live stream podcast.
That would be shway.
We can talk about BBC and shit. Oh, we haven't talked about BBC this entire podcast.
Mutt law. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we have now.
Yeah, we just need to give a quick rundown. Shlomo Sand.
Well, how do you put an emoji in your name on Discord? How does Anton do it? I'm trying to put the Hungarian flag because it'll match my message.
'Cause you're a plastic patty.
Just do it on your phone.
Goblin
Now,
knows
are
that.
you some
Yeah, you
kind
have to do it
of
on your
fucking
phone.
Hungarian Jew?
I'm not.
Hungarian and a Jewish?
Fuck, I
What a
can't say it with
surprise.
100% certainty. I don't think I'm Jewish.
That's sad if you
But
can't say it
there's-
with certainty.
I can say
Wait.
with pretty certainty that I'm not a Jewish person, but sometimes, like, there was this Israeli prime minister. He used to be a spy for like Germany in World War I or something, and he was captured by Russia, and they kept him in a prison cell. They gave him food and water and stuff, but they deprived him of sleep, unless he gave up these key secrets about the Jewish state, and he never gave them up, I think, but he always held on to that fact that if a person doesn't get adequate sleep, it can really fuck with you and really give you that intoxicated, messed up mindset. And if you really want to torture someone, you deprive them of sleep, not food or water or anything. Because if you've ever gone without sleep for a really long time, it's like you're intoxicated.
Yeah, you become crazy, man.
Yeah, so that's one story about the strength of the Jewish people and what a lack of sleep can really do to a person as well. So that's the importance of sleep.
Wait, what is the correlation between sleep and the Jews?
It's just that the fact that
Jews don't sleep.
the guy happened to be a future Israeli prime minister.
Oh
We
yeah,
needed something to fill up the last 3 minutes of the podcast.
I see.
So
Yeah.
guess
Well,
it's
guys,
a cool story.
make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and make sure you
Leave a comment for the YouTube algorithms, guys.
Yeah, leave a comment. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it was awesome. Hopefully we can do this again in the future, and we'll probably start streaming on Twitch as well, so we can have.
Yeah, Twitch would be pretty sweet.
Well,
I don't think we should delete this, but maybe.
No. I'm not gonna delete it, maybe, but.
This
Yeah.
is a treasure.
All right. Well, see ya.
Well, thank you everybody.